Hello friends, how are you? If we're not friends, we should be. My name's AlJ and I'll be doing a reading for Pisces. Pisces, when I was tapping into your energy, I was seeing a dog and I was seeing a butterfly. So when I see dogs are the energy of needing to be loyal. It is connection, not only to ourselves, but other people, right? Or the things that we, again, love. This could be goals, it could be people, it could be ourselves. It doesn't matter. And when I see butterflies, that is about transformation, but also it talks about the difficulty and the mess that we feel we are when we are going through change. So I'm interested to see how this is going to play out for you. I'm going to be using the Mystical Medleys deck for your spread, and I'll be using the Wisdom of the Oracle cards for any advice or supplemental information. We have strength here at the bottom of the deck. It looks like you guys are going to have to exercise some sort of discipline or courage, bravery. Something's not going to come easy, but you absolutely have the resources to do it. All right. So without further ado, we'll go ahead and get into this. Thank you, angels of love, light, guidance, and protection. I ask you please bring forth messages for the collective of Pisces. What are the messages that are going to touch their minds, their hearts, their souls, and align them for the highest good of everyone involved? I thank you. Amen. For Pisces. Oh, okay. All right. So we have the Seven of Cups, the Nine of Wands, and the Six of Wands. We have the Hermit here at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so here's what this is telling me. This is telling me that Pisces, you are either in a place where you are doing this or you're being encouraged to, but you're being encouraged to look at the past, who you used to be, who you are now, and where you would like to go. I'm getting that there's an evaluation with this Hermit today. All right, there's something here that you deem as success. I don't know what that means to you. For some of you, it could be love. For some of you, it could be career, how you want to feel about yourself. I don't know, but I'm seeing that you have success on your mind, and it requires you to have a bit of perseverance here. Right? A lot of you guys, you may feel tired, you may feel run down, you may feel like you're working really hard towards something, but it looks like there's a little more work here. And what I'm seeing is that you're at a place now where you are being encouraged to understand that there's more than one way to get to where you're trying to go. Okay, so you have success on the mind, you're trying to get there, you're a little tired, but you're at a place where you got to figure out where you want to go. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and feel like I need to go right to left, so that's exactly what I'm gonna do here. So we'll clarify the Six of Wands. All right, so why is the Six of Wands here for Pisces, please? Sorry if y'all could hear all that noise. I live right, like the street is literally right outside my window, so. Okay. All right, so we have the Three of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. We have Five of Swords, Temperance, and Two of Pentacles. This is telling me here that you're being encouraged to transmute something here. All right, so some of you may be dealing with self-sabotaging tendencies, right, with the Five of Swords here, or you may be dealing with just difficult people or difficult situations. I feel like a situation where you are not really gaining anything and you're being called here to make a decision so that you can tip the scales in your favor, so that you can bring balance back into your life here. And I do see that you're supported. I'm getting that whatever it is that you're going through has you, it's hurting your feelings or has you feeling down here. And I'm getting that staying in that situation is a choice. With the Two of Pentacles here, you're being encouraged to make a practical decision here to get you away from whatever this is, okay? I just broke the deck and the King of Wands is there. The King of Wands is action. He's gonna get to where he wants to go. He knows what he wants and he's not gonna stop until he gets it. Okay, so let's look at the Nine of Wands. Why is Nine of Wands here for Pisces? Nine of Wands for Pisces, please. Okay, we have the Nine of Swords just come out. A lot of overthinking, a lot of anxiety here. Yeah. We have the Knight of Swords here at the bottom of the deck. We have the Nine of Swords, the King of Pentacles, and the Hierophant. So I'm seeing here that you're being encouraged to move, right? To go here. Some of you guys, again, you know what you want, and I'm getting that where you are, or like who you're dealing with, or how you're doing it is not the way. So you're being encouraged to go, but I'm getting that there's a little bit of anxiety here, a little bit of stress, because you guys are worried about what you've already established. Some of you guys are really familiar here. So if this is like a workplace, this is, oh, I'm comfortable here. I've made, a lot of money here. I'm able to pay my bills. I don't want to leave. I don't want to deal with that. Or if it's like a relationship, it's like, oh, I've been with this person for X amount of years. This is what I know. Like, I don't want to go back out there and date again. It's something like that. And you're being encouraged to remember here that you can create stability under different circumstances. That's, again, why we have that Seven of Cups here in your initial spread. There's more than one way to get to success, remember? So keep that in mind. I'm getting that's really important. You deserve to have happiness, joy, freedom, abundance, all of that, and it doesn't have to be in the form of the familiar, okay? So let's look at the Seven of Cups. Why is Seven of Cups here for Pisces? I'm hearing that you need to give yourself permission for whatever it is. I don't know what it is. It's going to be different for all of y'all, but I'm being really drawn to the ghost in the Seven of Cups here. So if perhaps some of y'all need to leave a situation altogether, like I'm getting disappear from the situation. I'm not saying don't communicate or something like that, but I'm getting get gone or something. That's for some of you. Okay. Yeah. All right. We have the Lovers here at the bottom of the deck. Some of y'all, this is relationship related, but the Lovers is not always about connection to other people. It is always about a choice though, okay? And then we had 4 cards that came out: the Empress, Sad Squirrel, Wheel of Fortune, and 3 of Wands. And this is all clarifying that Seven of Cups that I was just showing you. Seven of Cups is having choices. It's knowing that there's a world of opportunity in front of you and not everything is gonna be for you, right? So, but you are not stuck. And what they're telling you here is that you gotta work, you gotta listen to your emotions here. Some of you guys, you're not feeling good in a situation that you're in. You're feeling undervalued or mistreated, or it's putting you through the ringer or something like that. And they're telling you that if you want abundance, if you want to flourish, right? If you want to be comfortable, it requires you to move. It requires action on your part. It requires you to make use of free will, because when you make a new decision, that changes things. One decision can spark change in so many facets of your life. It just takes saying yes or no to something sometimes to set things in motion. So they're telling you to remember the power of choice. That's why the Lovers is here. Right under the Lovers, we have the Hanged Man. So again, I feel like a lot of you guys have just been thinking about a situation. You haven't actually been going, but like I'm getting it's time to move, Pisces. Okay? I'm getting you know this. You know this. You know what it's like to feel good. You know what it's like to feel grounded. You know what it's like to feel respected. You know what it's like to feel valued. And if you don't have it in your current situation, then you're being encouraged to create an environment where you can get that. We have the Four of Cups here. which tells me again that you are not emotionally fulfilled here. This is also when you have options available to you and you're not looking at the blessing that's trying to come in for you. So some of you guys need to uncross your arms here and adopt a better attitude so that you can see that there are opportunities that are going to lead you to the success that you seek here. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get into the oracle cards here and see if we can get you any advice. All right, yeah. Eight of Cups is leaving something that you have emotionally invested in. I'm getting that ghost that came up for me, right? That's what I'm getting. Some of y'all need to leave a situation behind, and this could be an actual person, it could be a workplace, it could be a habit, a mindset. Something can't come with you if you want to experience success. Okay, all right, let's see what we have here for you, Pisces, for advice. Thank you, angels of love, light, guidance, and protection. I ask thee, please bring forth messages for Pisces. What advice do they need? What will touch their heart, minds, and souls and align them for the highest good of all, please, for Pisces? So we have deep knowing at the bottom of the deck, and we have imagine here as your advice card. So let's talk about deep knowing. This is, again, you needing to connect with your intuition, you needing to connect with your feelings. A lot of you guys already have an inkling here that you're not happy with something, some facet of your life. Something's wearing you down, something's tiring you out, something feels like an uphill battle, and you're being encouraged to walk away from that. You already know, like, I'm getting you're holding on for dear life, but what you need to do, or what you're being encouraged to do, is to start anew, take a risk, a leap of faith, right? But that requires you to know that there's so much more out there for you. This imagine card is about the power of imagination. If you can actually see it in your brain, and you can see it, and you guys are really good at this, Pisces, right? About understanding the possibilities and glamorizing things, and, you know, seeing the good in things. So use that to your advantage. You can manifest the reality that you want, but you first have to see that you can have success in a way that is different from whatever it is that you're involved in, okay? So don't be afraid to bet on yourself. Don't be afraid to create something new, because you can have that comfort and stability, again, in a way that is different from whatever it is you got going on right now. All right, so that is what I have for you. Thank you for watching. Please make sure to like, share, comment, and subscribe, and hit the bell. It helps me as a creator, and it helps people who want to be in community here create that. So if you want a personal reading, I absolutely do those. Make sure to check the links in my description box. And until then, I will talk to you guys next time. I'm rooting for you. I know that you guys can take these risks here, these leaps of faith. Bet on yourself. I know you can do it, and I hope to hear good things. I'll talk to you later. Bye.